On June 25, 1950, North Korean forces surprised the South Korean army and a small U.S. force stationed in the country, and quickly headed toward the capital city of Seoul. The United States responded by pushing a resolution through the UN Security Council calling for military assistance to South Korea. With this resolution in hand, President Harry S. Truman rapidly dispatched U.S. land, air, and sea forces to Korea to engage in what he termed a police action. The American intervention turned the tide, and the U.S. and South Korean forces marched into North Korea. This action, however, prompted the massive intervention of communist Chinese forces in 1950. The war in Korea subsequently bogged down into a bloody stalemate. In 1953, the United States and North Korea signed a ceasefire that temporarily ended the conflict. This ceasefire did not, however, stop the war. It just meant that they would stop fighting for a while, meaning that to this day, at any given moment, they could begin fighting again. The ceasefire agreement also resulted in the continued division of North Korea and South Korea at just about the same geographical point as before the conflict. The Korean War was the first war that involved warlike acts since the Cold War. Over 55,000 American troops were killed in the Korean War. The purpose of the Korean War was not to seek total defeat, but instead its primary goal was to defend South Korea from North Korea.
This is what I want you guys to know. What we are doing, you guys hear what's happening, but I myself and my soldiers are for sure we don't want another war. We also don't want another third war.
Yes, that's right. We the soldiers are tired of fighting, and it's not that we're scared, but it's just that we do not want a third war.
I just want to tell you guys, if anything has shown us in the past history, was that aggression anywhere in the world is a threat to peace and everywhere in the world. When aggression is supported by cruel and selfishness, rulers of powerful nations who are bent to conquest, it becomes a clear and present danger to the security and independence of every free nation.
Yes, we are here to help with anything you need. We will go to war with you guys if we need to. Like Truman said, we don't want a third war, but if we have to fight for it right, we're more than willing to.
By the actions of Korean communists, leaders have demonstrated their contempt for the basic moral principle on which the United States is founded. This challenge has been presented squarely. We must meet it squarely. The communist invasion was launched in great force, with planes, tanks, and artillery. The size of the attack and the speed with which was followed up make it perfectly plain that it had been plotted long in advance. One of the best things that we know is 52 out of 59 countries which are members of the United States have given their support to the action taken by the Security Council to restore peace in Korea.
Sir, you do know how it's the little country that always wants to start a war with the big country.
You're right. People like us don't start war just because we have reasons, and that's how I've been talking about it, that we can't let one country start a war. We have to fight for our rights. We don't let no one do whatever they want. So what you guys think we don't need to fight if they fight with us? Well, so be it. We will go and do our best.
Yes, we will be stronger together than to let anyone pick a war of us. We can do this.
Yes, we are strong together. Don't let no one put you down. That's all I have to say. May God bless you, and God bless America.